standing by, and action!
The One of Us film project was a unique and pioneering project. It was a collaboration between filmmakers, local schools and community organisations. Its aim was to make a short film and in the process give the young people a unique taste of the film experience. The brain behind the project and the writer of the script was Mark Straker, who worked closely with director and actor Clint Dyer. Together they designed acting workshops which explored the themes of belonging, identity and achievement. These workshops influenced the writing of the One of Us film script. This film is about the story of one of us. The Priory School played an important role within the project. They provided the location for the basketball scenes, as well as a host of other facilities. Some of their students took part in the acting workshops that fed directly into the One of Us film script.
We first became involved in the project was really through Mark approaching the school. It was a very, very new idea. Not something that had ever been done at the school had ever been involved in before.
It sounded very interesting. We thought a number of our students would benefit greatly from the opportunity.
Clint had a kind of a dual role. He was not only the director of the piece, and he did go out, meet the basketballers, talk to the schools about the roles that were up for grabs.
I want you to be a school teacher. When I was working with the kids, we improvised a lot of the scenes, and then we'd go back to the drawing board and write some more.
You can talk to me.
In the workshops, what we were trying to achieve was the feeling that these kids had an ownership of the work, and that it came from their experience, and that they could see themselves in these characters and in the decisions that these characters had to make within the story.
There have been the smaller workshops where students have been able to work in smaller groups, and in a way that puts more responsibility on them to engage and to develop skills such as teamwork, to develop their creativity.
If the audience don't believe you, it's wrong.
It's good, yeah, because I think all the other people that want to be actors, like me, I've always wanted to be an actor since I was small. It shows them how to be an actor.
You have to trust the other actor. It's imperative.
We needed boys to do some designing, we needed boys to start making things, and we had a team designing and making placards, painting them up.
You man he's with his friends, talking about when he'll be whipping his Benz car. Could I end up running IBM, or then again probably end up selling crack on the ends? Cause the youth them aspire for the best they know. What they know is drugs make dough, you know where that go.
Alexis, who plays the central character Quincy, he obviously carries the story. And it's his story.
Quincy is a young boy, and it's all about his plight. He's of dual heritage. His parents have come into a little bit of money, and they've decided to send him to private school.
At the moment, it's 10 to 10 on day one, so still very early days. It's all going very well at the moment, but the day's still very early, and I'm expecting a lot more problems.
I play Chancy's, is it? Quincy's mum. I'm just sitting at an office. I'm looking for it in the script. I'm sitting at an office, you know, it's to establish Quincy's parents. That's my mum. She runs her own software company.
She works 24/7 and some. They work their socks off to send me to Beasley Dell.
He's a keen basketballer. Now, the problem is his private school team are in the finals of your regional cup, and they're playing a game against his old school team, which is where all his mates are at.
What's important is the sun. You've got to keep thinking about the sun, because it's not now, it's at 3 o'clock. If we don't get onto the last scene at the right time, then we lose the sun and it doesn't look as good.
The whole crew's turned up, the cast, everyone. It's great. The atmosphere is fantastic. The enthusiasm of everybody. We're looking forward to our extras coming along at 2:30. Oh, we've just been told to be quiet, so I'd better just hush up.
Okay, if we can roll sound, please.
Speed. 9, take 2.
He's going out with a young girl called Shireen, who's got a brother called Rodney, who is playing for the old team. Rodney's plight is that if his team doesn't win, he's not going to get the scholarship he needs.
And his girlfriend's given him the choice that either you lose the basketball game or you lose me.
Oh, you don't know about Beasley Dale. Beasley Dale is this.
Wigger, you up for this game on the weekend?
Do I look white to you?
It's kind of a rites of passage thing. It's, you know, if he scores, he kind of becomes a man and goes on to greater things. If he doesn't, he stays there with the old friends.
Basically, these guys are just, they're out on a Sunday. There's about 12 of them come out on a Sunday. We're at 7:30. It just shows how really keen they are. And it's not the warmest day in the world, but they're here. And they're here to sort of like show what they're about.
Although we had an authentic referee there, Garnet was ensuring that what you were going to see on screen would be a setup and a play which you would actually see in an actual game.
And so we're trying to simplify some of the moves. Understanding is everything key, so obviously if we're coordinated with the film and the players, you know, that's what we're basically trying to achieve.
This way you just get a whole sense of the estate, like having to go to different places because it's a quick scene.
Yeah, but I ain't buff like Quincy. Oh, shut up, Pam. What? He is buff though, isn't he?
I'm Benji Taylor. I'm kind of third assistant director, but helping out wherever I can, really. Helping out with the extras and the set designs and everything.
The idea is not to make it too flash, like it's somebody's house party, but at least they've made some sort of effort.
Quincy's dilemma. Me and Mark had a real tussle with this.
Do we make him score, do we make him miss? Because there's this whole, it's not a Hollywood movie, it's a gritty, real tale in which certain decisions have to be made. And I knew when I workshopped that whole second draft of the script in 3 of the schools that I had something very, very special because it created such controversy and emotion in the classroom.
Neither of us could actually really commit wholeheartedly to either side.
It's the big scene. Is we started doing the basketball stuff today, and it's just amazing because we've got loads of toys in there. And to walk in and to find half a film set standing there with hundreds of thousands of pounds worth of equipment was quite mind-blowing. It wasn't what I'd expected at all.
Thank you all for coming out for us today, for the whole day today. It's going to be a long day.
I actually look up to Kathy because I saw her acting earlier and I thought it's really good. So it makes me look up and think I can do it as well. But it's just really nice to have someone like that.
He's off, guys. Yeah, that's the one. That's what we want.
For me, it's all about reaction. If I've got to be angry at somebody, they need to have done something to make me angry. Do you know what I mean? So I was just saying to the young guy, because he's not really an actor, when we're squaring up head to head, you've really got to dig your head in and go for it.
Not in my house.
He's off, guys. He's off.
I'm not a basketballer. I've never really played, but for me, it's about watching the guys how they move and trying to get somewhere near to them.
2.
I don't want to look at it and say it's a guy acting like an idiot. He's acting it. I want to really think this guy is an idiot. That's what good film's about. You want to really see the character and really believe that's a person.